Our guests today are brother and sister duo. Yes, you heard me right. A brother and sister duo. I think that's a first for Chatspot. They've come all the way from the United States. I'm talking about KJ and Jamilla. And as a duo, they are known as ChromeCats. Welcome.
Hey, thank you.
You guys look great.
Thank you, you too.
All right. So how's your time in Kenya been so far?
It's been good. I've just been like adjusting. Things are a lot different.
Yeah. It's your first time here?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Oh, wow.
here.
You have been here before?
When I was 2. So
When you were 2? Okay, so are you older?
Yeah, I'm 2 years older than
Oh,
her.
okay. So the last time you were here is when you were 2?
I was 2 years old, yeah.
Oh, wow. So any culture shocks? Any, cultural,
Probably as soon as we just landed, I saw like a moped.
Yeah.
They call it the boda boda on
Oh,
Uber.
boda boda. I was
And
like,
then it had,
moped, what?
Yeah, I had like 2 people on it. I was like,
That
whoa.
has never been seen before.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
What is the culture shock for you?
Oh, like the driving.
The drive, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, here it's we could actually do really well, as speed drivers. We drive like really crazy. But how about you just tell us the background of how ChromeCats came to be?
Oh, well, we started off, this is like in the summer of, I think 2006.
2006.
Yeah. So it was
Summer,
just,
for those of you who do not know, let me just explain, is around July. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, it's
That's
different
like
here.
We don't do seasons here, but yeah.
Yeah.
Around July, August.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so like it was just a hobby, and we were like just at the house with like 2 of my friends from school, and my mom was like, you should like do something, maybe like work on a song, or because she used to be in the choir.
Okay.
And so we just like came up with some songs. They weren't that good.
Yeah, but you just like went along with it.
Yeah, we're like, all right. And then like when we moved to Indiana that next year, then we're kind of like, hey, like let's see if like we want to make more songs. Let's see where this goes. Maybe it'll get better.
Yeah, which well, you did.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, KJ, was your introduction to music the usual? You do like church choir, like kind of.
So, well, it really came from our mom, because our mom, when she was here, she was in the choir growing up. But she suggested us in the summertime, like, maybe you guys should try and make a song because we're so bored. You know?
Yeah.
I was like, we'll give it a try. I remember being so nervous going to the studio for the first time, and just like, it was nerve-wracking. The song was like about a trampoline.
Oh wow.
But,
a trampoline.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
just about a trampoline because we were so young. But I managed it, and then we just kept on,
Growing
writing
from
and
that.
writing every day.
Oh, that's beautiful. So, how do you describe your genre of music, or are you just like not there in a one box kind of group?
Pretty blendy, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like hip hop, pop, R&B, some Afro beats.
No,
since we've
Afrobeats,
been here too
Yeah,
as well.
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so a bit of everything.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
kind of
Right.
mixed into the pot. We're not scared to experiment with music.
Right. Okay. So, what was your purpose for your trip to Kenya? Was it just purely like coming back home, or are there certain projects that you wanted to work on?
I think it is like coming back home and getting more like into our roots, because my mom is Kenyan. But also we've been working with Nathan Gitegi via Mia and Tim Adeko at Soundset Africa, and we've been working on a project. It's kind of like an EP. Our first single just came out. It's called Diana, and Cash Kid produced it. It's featuring Christoph.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's been really like interesting to like hear new sounds. When like the first day we met with Cash Kid, he was telling us how Afrobeats has they're different regions of like different Afrobeat sounds, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like what I needed to know.
Oh wow, they're
you know?
different. Like I just know Afrobeat.
Yeah,
So
me too. I was
what are
just
the
like, I didn't
different
know.
regions?
He said basically like every side of Africa has a different sound in Afrobeats, and I was like, wow, I didn't even know that.
Oh wow, I
Yeah.
didn't know that either. We just jump along to
Yeah, just
everything.
jamming.
Right.
That's how I am.
So, were you guys listening to any Kenyan music while you were in
Back
the
there?
States, or
Yes.
there was no Kenyan influence at all?
See, we'd go to like parties, or kind of like club events. There's a DJ back there we know. His name's DJ Slim. So we'll do some performances with him. But we'll also just jam out when he's, DJing his set.
Yeah.
So he has a lot of Saudi Soul in there too. It's probably one of the main ones. And then
Okay.
Mila's playlist also.
Oh
as
yeah, I have like random Apple Music playlists that I would listen to,
Yeah.
and I didn't even know it was like Karun's her
you didn't know it
EP.
was Karun,
No, and then when I
right.
came here and I was like just researching different artists, I was like, oh my gosh, I've been listening to her whole EP like this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Saudi Soul, of course.
Definitely, South Soul
Yeah.
is like they are our exports to other countries. So, who are some of the Kenyan artists that you definitely vibe with, like just on like a listening to their music level?
Yeah, I would say one of the ones when I was listening back was also like Trio Meal, like his flow and stuff.
Right.
Even though I can't fully understand. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But the flow, like, because I could just hear how people flow and ride the beat, and it was dope. He had a really dope flow.
Yeah.
We actually just finished the video with him too in a song last weekend, so we're excited about that one as well.
Oh, that's nice. And you guys recently visited the coast.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was that like? Wait, which state are you guys from?
California.
Oh, okay, so you guys are used to like the beach and everything. So
Yeah.
what was different about this coast?
It was more tropical. California is like cold.
It's cold?
Yeah, a lot of people think it's like
It looks like
warm.
so sunny, like sunny California.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
like even my friends, like when they came to visit me, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I thought it was gonna be warm," and they're like, "This is why people are wearing like sweaters on the beach because it's so like
Wow.
California."
Is it always like that? There's no like, summer? Like
It is summer. It gets hot, but the like where the ocean is, it's like it's wind chill because it's
Right.
cold. It's not like
yeah.
it's not warm.
Okay.
Especially
Yeah.
in that San Francisco area. 'Cause It's
Yeah.
a lot of fog.
Yeah.
It does get hot, but in San Francisco, for it to be hot at the beach is like very rare.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
rare.
Most of the time, it's maybe like 60 degrees, 70 max.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
known for like the fog. It's really beautiful.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So what Kenyan food have you guys sampled while you were here, and what's your favorite?
I've had, while we were here, samosas right outside of the studio. Those were really good. But also back in California, because our aunts live there too.
Okay.
We're always eating, nyama choma,
Right.
kachumbari on the hot dog as well,
Yeah.
ugali, just everything.
So you've tried everything.
Yeah.
Chapati.
Chapati.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
love
Those are-
chapati.
we put
You love
honey.
chapati?
And dengu.
Yeah, we put
Yeah,
chapati
it's
and
so
dengu.
good.
But
Yeah.
we're used to putting like some honey on the chapati. That's what we've
Yeah.
always done. But
Honey on chapati. I've
Yeah.
never had
You
that
should
before.
try it a little bit.
I mean, it sounds interesting.
It's
Yeah,
like
nice.
it's like syrup for pancakes.
It's like syrup
kind
on
of.
pancakes,
Yeah,
but not
like that.
so much honey. Just
Okay.
Just
like
a little bit.
a little bit.
You're
I'll
like,
try
I
that.
don't
I will
know.
try that and I'll get back to you. But let's
Let
talk
us know.
about Diana. How did that project come about?
Oh well, KJ actually the first day he was in the studio with Cash Kid and he started the concept with Cash Kid.
Yeah.
Um,
And then it just really just flowed from there. We just wanted to get in there and get like a new vibe. So
Yeah.
he had made the beat. We're like, okay, let's flow along with it. Let's see what comes up. And a lot of times I used to write music,
Yeah.
but now I don't really write it. I just go in there and then I say what I'm thinking.
Oh, really?
So I kind of just, thought out the hook and like, okay, that swings well. Now let me build on and add to that.
Yeah.
And then before we knew it, it was really coming together.
Oh wow! So there isn't like a particular thing that inspired the song or like a person because it's Diana.
Yeah, it was kind of a mixture of things.
Okay,
So Diana is not physically the girl, like it's not the girl is Diana, but along the storyline of the song, when you listen through, like back in California, probably like 2 weeks before I came here,
Yeah.
I was with my friend, and we were in San Francisco, and then there was like a girl across the street, and then she had waved to him, so he was trying to go over there to find her, and
Yeah.
then by the time we got there,
She
the
was
crowd got like all, and then he never found her.
That's like a movie.
Yeah,
like
so
a
that's
rom-com.
yeah. That's what really
Yeah.
inspires the way the song flows as well too.
But generally, how do you guys like write your songs? Is it like, do you come up with a melody first, or do you like sit down and write first? What's the writing process before you produce a song?
yeah, I think we have like very different writing processes. Like we usually don't write in the same room.
Really?
Yeah.
When
we
right
have,
over there, he goes and right over
Yeah,
there. Okay.
it's easier. And then, like, I usually come up with melody, so I'm more likely to come up with like a hook than like a verse. But it just depends. But yeah, melody, and then I'll like fill in the words later. I have to like lay out my song. I have to draft it out, demo it out, because I have like harmonies. So I'm pretty like when my engineers see my tracks, they're like, "This is a lot."
So you have to like dumb it down from there. Like
Yeah, like
that's all.
simplify it, but at least I can start from like where we can see it and like, all right,
Okay.
you know. But he's like more on the mic, like line for line,
Yeah.
like he's
That's
really
how Diana came
good.
about, and then the next day is when Mila actually heard Diana, and then she started on her part, and it was like that.
Right. Okay, that's so cool. So I'm very curious to know, what's the music industry like in the States? Is it all like glamorous and like, when you guys make it, you're like rich? That's the
Yeah.
stereotype that we have here.
Uh-huh.
What's the industry like out there?
It's very diverse. So they're independent artists that are about for their music, but they're not maybe so much in the forefront of it, but they still, make a living off of music and live comfortably off music. And then of course, there's always the big superstar
Definitely.
ones that are also like over here, just the major artists,
Yeah.
maybe Little Baby for rap or Beyonce or whoever. So it's a very wide array of artists over here in
Right.
the
There's like a
States.
lot.
Yeah.
Like, there are a lot
Yeah.
of avenues to like make it in the States.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
so many avenues. You can
Yeah.
make it even just being an artist that's, laying low. And you have your fan base you cater to. Maybe you go to a show, it's like that 500 people or that 1,000 people in different venues. And
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So are you guys signed or are you guys independent?
Fully
No, we're independent.
Fully.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? That must be expensive. What is that like?
I know, it actually helps though because Mila, like as far as video content and stuff like that, she knows how to like design sets and all of this stuff. She really enjoys doing that. She's very talented at that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, if you look at our Trouble music video, it was really a basement. It was an empty basement, and Mila turned it into a club.
Oh, that's nice. So are you like into interior design?
Yeah, I
you
like
study
interior design. No, I didn't, but I really like studying like different textures and lighting. Mainly like with set design, but also I'm getting more into interior design.
Okay.
I also like directing videos. I'm learning photography. I'm not the best at that.
Multi-talented.
Yeah.
Trying to be.
Okay, guys, we need to take a short commercial break, but do not go anywhere. We'll be back with ChromeCats. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was ChromeCats with their song Trouble. I love that song.
Thank you.
Was it also one of the like freestyle kind of inspiration behind it?
Yeah, for my verse, I pretty much just freestyle. How'd you do the hook on that one?
Oh,
was that there?
Yeah, no, actually, I think when I first heard the beat, I did kind of just like write out the hook part, because I just remember, like as I heard the beat, I was like, oh my gosh, I remember being in this club in Oakland, and it was just vibes, and I was like, rolling, strolling, looking like with some trouble. Okay. That was the first line.
Now that you've already started, you have to give us an acapella. You cannot, this show cannot end with an acapella. Whichever song you want, it's up to you.
Okay.
Trouble?
Okay. Right. Well, or do you want to do Diana?
Yeah, let's hear Diana.
Oh yeah.
We could sing it together.
Ready?
All right. Yeah, I didn't warm up today, but we gonna see.
All right, it's all right.
Ready?
All right. Yeah.
Diana.
Diana.
Trying to look, but you can't find her. Oh Naya, oh Naya.
Imagine
life just right beside her.
Said you ain't need to meet
That dude.
Nigga to my friend.
Come through, Diana, Diana.
You
gotta do me dirty too. Ooh, Diana, Diana, Diana. Ooh, Diana, Diana, Diana.
Oh wow, that is you have a beautiful voice, honestly.
Oh, thank you.
Like, is it something you like practiced? Like, was it always not this good, or was it always this good?
It wasn't always that good.
No way.
Still today, I'm like, sometimes, like, even today, I'm like, I didn't warm up.
No way.
Yeah, I can tell when my voice is, like, shaky.
So you're constantly, like, training your voice?
Yeah, I have to
Yeah?
do warm-ups.
Okay.
I have to do, like, vocal exercises, all of that. Drink lots of tea.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great.
Thank you.
KJ, there's something very familiar about your flow. Like, who are your, like, rap influences?
Man, when I first started rapping, I would say Kanye. Even now, like, to the point of the music that he puts out and the quality of it, I would say Kanye.
Yeah.
That was probably my biggest influence. Of
Yeah.
course, Lil Wayne.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like, he's just so creative.
I don't think there's a rapper who
metaphorically.
doesn't look up to Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his stuff is wild. Kendrick, J. Cole. I listened to a guy in the Bay Area. His name's Larry June. He's really cool from San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an independent rapper too. He's nice.
Okay.
I have a wide array of rappers.
There's
like,
a lot.
I can keep on this.
You can
It
keep
will
going.
go until tomorrow.
Jamila, let's hear some of your like musical influences.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so probably just vocally, I like Ariana Grande's like tone. I'm always like in love with how people harmonize.
Yeah.
So even like throwback like boy bands like Boyz II Men,
wow,
like The
okay.
Temptations, that's like Motown era. Beyonce has really good harmonies too. Chloe and Halle. Yeah. And then also I listen to rap music too because it helps me with my like melodicness in songs. So like I'll listen to Dom Kennedy, like you said, Larry June. Sway Lee's really good at both singing and rapping.
Yeah.
So I try to just stay in that kind of like melodic, harmonic, but like still like R&B-ish. Yeah.
That's cool. So now that you guys have come to Kenya, you know, like as adults, let me say as adults,
Yeah.
like do you guys plan to come back? Have you enjoyed it so far?
Oh yeah, I've had a lot of fun just collaborating, meeting with more artists, and I know there's still so much more I haven't seen, like the nightlife and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that I want to, so I definitely have to come back. Probably before the end of the year for sure.
Fantastic. We'll be here waiting for you.
Yeah, for sure,
and
for sure.
tell us about the listening party that you guys had the other day.
Oh,
At Deja Vu?
well,
Yeah. Were you sampling new music, or were you just introducing people to you guys as ChromeCats? What was?
yes. So we sampled some of the new songs from the project. Also,
The video,
yeah,
too.
we teased like Diana, the video. So I think people liked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good
definitely.
vibe.
Yeah, speaking of liking it, you know, we can't keep teasing Diana,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
guys have not seen it or heard it.
I
So
know, yeah.
let's have a look.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
just a snippet.
Just a little bit. So
Yes.
when can we expect the video?
That's the thing.
Yeah, right now.
That's a
I would
little-
say, because the only thing is we have to just fine tweak it a little bit with edits and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but definitely within the next 2 weeks.
So it's definitely soon. Like it's
Yes.
already been shot.
Yeah,
It's already
we
been
shot
shot.
it.
We're just
Okay.
in editing right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we want it to be perfect. So
Okay. So is this the only collab we'll do with Kenyan artists, or is there more?
So we have another track called On Go. The video is shot for that too. That's
Yeah.
featuring Chiromio.
You guys have been busy.
yeah, and we have like
Okay.
another one, but like we don't want to say too much
don't
yet.
have
But
to
yeah,
say
but there
much.
are
So there's
more
more Kenyan-
collaborations.
Yeah.
Yes, Kenyan collaborations.
Oh wow, okay.
So much talent here.
That's great. So
So
what
much.
has been your favorite thing about being back, back home? You know, they say motherland, whatever, but like what has been your favorite thing?
I would say the atmosphere, the people, just vibing with the people and feeling the energy. That's my favorite thing because it feels very warm.
Yeah.
It's not like some cities you'll go, maybe like some places in New York or whatever, and it's like people are more not like
Cold.
as warm. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
more cold.
Yeah.
And here the people have been very warm and very supportive. And I love that.
Are we really that friendly? Like, that's nice to hear. Like, I hear that a lot, so it
Yeah.
must be true.
Yes, it's very true.
Yeah. So what about you, Jamila? What has been your favorite thing?
Ooh, like the food. I just love food. Yeah, but also just like, you know, the culture, getting to see like different, how even like fashion here is different, and
Yeah.
just like learning about that too, because I really
Do you really
like
think we have
fashion.
like a fashion culture? Like, for real, for real?
Yeah, I
Yeah?
think like there's different there are different styles. Like I can see someone wearing something that I'd probably see someone wearing in LA,
Okay.
but then I can also see like mixed in with the traditional, and I'm like, wow, like I like that like mix, you know.
Right. So we're
The
not doing too
traditional-
badly.
Yeah,
No,
the traditional
y'all are
patterns
on
fire.
point.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Definitely.
fire.
Those are fire. So what have been some of your challenges so far in like your musical journey?
What would you say, Mila?
I think, well, just like being an independent artist, it's like you have like all the jobs, so that's a lot. But I think I prefer that over like when we're signed, we didn't have as much creative control. So I think that,
Oh, so you were signed before?
yeah, we
Yeah.
were signed
Okay, for
before.
how long?
What, like
5 years?
4 or 5
Oh,
years?
okay.
Yeah. But I think now it's just like you're just having to figure out like, okay, what's like my sound?
Yeah.
What is my vibe? But also not try to put pressure on yourself to, you know, have all the answers, because you're still an
Right.
artist, you're still
You have to be
creating.
creative.
Yeah, don't put
yeah.
yourself in a box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that has like maybe like bogged down your creativity a bit, having to do everything by yourselves?
No, I feel like I'm a creative person, but like it's just like sometimes it's tiring. So
Okay.
you just have
Yeah,
to pace it out. Yeah.
Yeah. For
Okay.
me, I love the independent side as far as creating the music, because it's like I could just go in the studio and just say what I feel. You know, it's not like no, you can't put that out. You have to put out. this,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
So I think the beauty in it overcomes a lot.
Okay. So is that why you left where you were signed? Is it because you wanted more creative freedom, or was it just time?
It was a mixture. Like we did want more creative freedom, but we also wanted. I felt like it was time because we were with them for a long period of time, and it was time to just kind of explore on our own and see what we really want to do.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So your experience in Kenya has been amazing. Obviously, do you see yourselves relocating here, like ever?
I could see myself like, yeah, probably living here and there, like back and forth. or
Right.
something
Like more
that.
time here and then.
Yeah, yeah. and
Also,
then-
like a bit
yeah.
like spaced out. Really?
Yeah, I could see that.
That would be great.
Yeah.
That would actually be
'Cause
really.
I like the atmosphere here, the energy, the artists, and just it feels very good, like being here, you
Yeah.
know, and just connecting with people. So
Yeah.
I could see that.
Is there that apparently there's a feeling that people get when they come back to the motherland? Did
Yeah.
that happen for you guys? Like, was it emotional? Was it like nostalgic? What was it?
Yeah, I think it's just more like into your roots. Like, yeah, so it's just like, all right, I'm already used to like having a lot of Kenyans around because my family's half Kenyan. So it's like now I'm like in it, you know?
Like fully. Like,
yeah,
really.
even things like seeing the soil here is really red. Like I've never seen soil that red.
Really?
I was like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Soil. Yeah.
That's very interesting, the soil. I've never really thought about our Kenyan soil.
I know.
I
like,
think there's a lot to take for granted.
Yeah.
Just having to like have lived here and everything.
Even the soil is beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
the red is
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what have the reception to your music been like? Maybe like let's start with the States because it's still very new here. Like, how's the reception to your music been?
People have been vibing with it a lot of times. Like whenever we perform too, it's nice just seeing people vibe with it and connect with it.
Yeah.
And I know we have some people that have been following us from a long time ago, to like even before we were signed.
Yeah.
So for us, it just feels like natural, I guess, just making the music and then just letting it connect with the audience. You know?
That's nice. And then, you know, in Kenya we have this stereotype of like, you know, parents not wanting their kids to be artists. You know, it's like a hobby. You know, it doesn't pay much and everything. So what would you say to like parents maybe who are watching right now and their children have interests in music?
I think this is just me. I think you should like hear them out. Just me being a creative. I like if my parents were like, no, because my parents are very supportive. But if they were like, no, I don't know what I would do. Like, I think everything in my life is like somehow tied to creativity.
Yeah.
So I would just hear them out. I know that like, you know, sometimes you don't always see like the money at first. A lot of times like it comes later, but this is like, it's a process. Music takes time and you have to perfect your craft and you have to actually, if your child is passionate about it, you should actually hear them out and let them like take singing classes or take, you know, go to studio sessions and let them actually be in the atmosphere and see if they actually love it. And if they do, then just let them be happy with it. Yeah, like there's always a way to,
you never know, they might be the biggest artist in the world.
They might be the next Kanye West. You don't know. You never know.
Even if it's not overnight, like it's still good, you know?
That's nice. Okay, but before we wind up, because we're coming to the end of the show, maybe KJ, some last words for the people who've been, you know, vibing with you guys so far and what to expect next.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we appreciate all the listeners and all of the supporters. We have a lot of music coming out. We just shot 3 videos back to back. And we have even more coming. So, yeah, we appreciate you guys and a lot more on the way.
Okay, awesome. So, Jamilla, social media handles?
Oh, yes. At ChromeCats on our Instagram, Twitter, our YouTube's ChromeCats too. Our personals, mine is jamilla.cc. On Instagram.
It's in our Instagram.
Oh yeah, it's in the it's in the ChromeCats Instagram bio.
Yeah,
but everything's there. We're gonna be posting some content from our trip here in Kenya soon. We've been posting some stuff, but it's just been
so YouTube ChromeCats as well.
ChromeCats. We also have ChromeCats Vivo for our music videos. Yeah, Apple Music, everything ChromeCats. So we're easy to find.
All right, thank you so much, guys, for coming. It was really nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Yes, and guys, before we wind up the show, I need to remind you guys that Skygirl Season 2 is back, so there'll be fresh new episodes coming to you every Wednesday and Friday. But unfortunately, our time together is over. But we'll see Tutaonana. We will see Tutaonana kesho, next week, same time, same place.